We had rain yesterday and tell me how lush everybody's looking. Highly blissfulness, everybody's your girl Nix, and I am suffering from hay fever. We've got the lurgies from the flowers and the bees. Bless your son. But we're trotting along. This is just a day after me updating. I did a video on Sunday, and today's Monday, of my electro-culture bed, and look at the difference this has made overnight. This is just overnight. The rain did something beautiful to these plants. The first rain of the season, I know you're not supposed to be in that, so we weren't in that at all, but the plants, they benefit from it so much because of the fungal and bacteria that the rain brings down. The first rain has fungus and bacteria debris and all sorts of chemical stuff, but remember, we've got microorganisms in the ground and they will benefit from the bacteria and fungal. So this is what I see in the garden today: healthiness, growth, development, good stuff, good stuff. I've got a lot of leaves shedding on the ground, but I think it will help them to keep warm, help them to keep moist because it's too hot. It's too hot, so mulch them around, but this is just this bed. All right, let me take you up to the others. Look over here, we've got some mint, we've got the sage over here and the oregano, we've got the mugwort over here, we've got the yarrow, lavender, we've got the evening primrose over here, roses. The roses have bugs on top of it, aphids I think. No, these are just flying, so I'll get rid of that. The strawberries are looking good over there. This bed is looking good. Look, we've got some blossom of our foxglove. Ain't that pretty? And I see the little bees just going with him, little Bumby out wiggling, and I was like, oh, that's sweet, him, innit? And then my rosemary from the video I posted on TikTok. This is the rosemary that I catch, and it's growing really beautiful. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Quick update. Look, potatoes are nice. They even blossom as well. Look here. We've got a lot of blossom on here, and it's going to be red potatoes. So this one is amazing. I'm so happy about this. So yeah, look. And I showed you the video of just yesterday. I posted the video about sage and potatoes, but look how much of a difference this has made. Look at this. This is my little area. Look how my carrots have grown up just over a night. This is just incredible. Look at my calendula, my cilantro, the tomato. Look at my tomato. Oh my goodness. My tomato is so big. Look, they're trying to come onto my tomato. They're trying to come onto my tomato. Okie dokie, so we're gonna have to spray up a little bit. Just shake him off a bit, yeah, but that's fine. Everybody looking lush. Look at my nasturtium, another calendula. Oh, these are my bed slippers. I left them outside last night. The rain wet them up. I'm gonna have to wash those. I am gonna take this net down for a while just to give them a bit more sunlight. But yeah, everything is looking good. Look at my zucchini, my yellow zucchini. The leaf, when you see the leaf looks like this, is not deficiency. It's just to show you that this is the yellow one. Okay, so don't look at this and think, oh, you need some nitrogen or full sunlight for photosynthesis, for chlorophyll. No, this is to identify that this to identify that this particular zucchini plant is the yellow one. All right, yep, everybody looking good. Cabbage is looking much better. I gave it some nitrogen. It needs some water though, but everything's looking really nice. Let me take this out. This is my polka rocker. Everything's looking good. Here the birdies. All right, let's go over here. So Right. I've got my neighbors talking at the moment, but anyways, I've changed this to the tomato bed. There was a lot of potatoes in here yesterday, and I decided that I was gonna move my peppers and my tomatoes because they're not supposed to go with potatoes. But I decided, no, I'm gonna leave those in because they are more established. The potatoes, I got enough around the garden, you know, so I'm not lacking potatoes. So I decided to make this into a tomato pepper bed. 2 pumpkins at the back, and then I've got one more potato here, so I'm gonna need to take up. So let me see. Nothing came out with it, see? So these never really established it, so those can go. All right. So now I've got a borage growing here. I'm gonna leave him, thank God. And I've got a callaloo here. Don't know how that got there, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm supposed to have an onion. Oh, here it is beside my big tool. This is red onion from Jamaica. No, sorry, this is chives. Sorry, chives. I planted chives there, so onion was supposed to be somewhere in here, but I don't see any. That's my son and the chime. So this bed is definitely going to be tomatoes. So I planted some tomatoes earlier in. I'm going to be wrapping more copper. So I'm going to put 2 in this bed now because I need it. I need the energy. So I'm going to be wrapping that today in a minute. So I have 1 tomato, 2, 3, 4. I planted 4 tomatoes in here. So, and I planted a pepper. That's a hot bonnet pepper. And it's next to my pop choy. Don't break it, baby. Good boy. Over here is my pop choy. They're looking good. They started to shoot, so I picked them out. I'm gonna harvest these today because I'm gonna have this with some fish later. You find your hammer? Yeah. And then this is the remaining pepper. This is a hot bonnet pepper. So I may put 1 in this bed as well because this bed is very rich and fertile. Look around here is my peas. They're growing nicely. Another tomato here. So I've got a lot of tomatoes. My nasturtium running up nicely onto its new home. The peas going up as well. The pumpkin looking much better than before. Over here is just healthy. And I introduced the copper in there around 4 days ago. So yeah, that's looking nice. But look at my grape at the back, peeping nose. Oh, wait there now. See it right there, so. Yeah. And then I've got one here. And right there, so. So yeah, potatoes are looking good. Hey! Hello! Somebody think they're gonna get more food than somebody. Watch them now. What they doing? They're fighting. They're fighting. I don't know what they're fighting for. I chopped down some of the cherry tree because of the aphid. But I don't know what am I fighting for.
We are fighting.
Yeah, they were fighting. Huh? They're gone now. They were fighting. So I've got my cherry wood stick and I've got some copper. So I'm going to start from the base and do this clockwise, all right? So I'm going to be wrapping this clockwise. So from this way around. And then up. Okay, and then this one is going to be inserted in the ground. So I'm going to insert this bit in the ground, and this is going to be up to the atmosphere. All right, and this one is going to go right here. Right? I was going to put it in the tomato bed, but the tomato bed is alright for now. I can wrap another one onto it. So I'm going to plant these cabbages out today. So I'm gonna put 3 cabbages in here in this section, as I want them to be next to the potato, so they can have this interrelationship, you know, going on. All right, I need to water this. Oh, my poor lavender. Yeah, I need to water this one. This is a different type of lavender, but he's dry. He's underneath the potato, so I may move him because I don't think he'll do well next to the potato. Him look dry in it. Sorry, my shoes. He look dry in it, so yeah, leave that like that. Alright, so me plant the cabbages going around. Here, so. So I'm just gonna add some nice organic compost to the ground just to add a bit of nutrients. And then I'm gonna add my vermiculite and some chicken pellet manure and some fish blood and bone. Alright, I'm gonna mix it up and then I'm gonna start planting and then water. And then a couple of weeks time you guys come back and see how we're getting on, okay? So these are my cabbages. I think they're long overdue, but I'm gonna pop some of them out at the moment and then scatter the rest in the garden. Okay, dope. So here I'm just taking the root off gently, and look, I found a long root ball. Don't want to disturb that system, so I'm gonna plant everything in and then cut out the thinner ones. I decided not to disturb the root system, and I'm just gonna plant a few cabbages together and then cut or thin out the one I don't want. Like the weakest link. Goodbye. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to let the stronger one grow. So I'm just doing that here. I'm just sectioning it out. So now I've gotten my cabbages in where I want them. These pop char in this section of the bed, the square foot, is actually over. They're just flowering right now, so I'm gonna leave this one because that's the biggest one, but I'm gonna be taking out the others because I want to put the cabbage in here. So I'm gonna take this out, and remember, if you're taking something out, you need to put something back in immediately, all right, because of the nutrients in the soil. So I took these ones out, all right, and then I'm gonna plant 1 cabbage in here and then give it some water. All right, I left this one and this one because I want some seeds. So I'm just gonna, so this one is my cabbage. I'm gonna pop him here, so deep enough. I already did treat here, so with, you know, fish bone and fish blood and bone and ratate. So I'm gonna need to give it nothing more than just pop him in. Yep. And then we'll watch him grow. All right. Got this. I'm gonna take this over to my composting bin. So I've got a composting bin here. So got stuff in there already. Right, I've got some catnip as well, and I'm going to pop these out between the spinach and the cabbage. All right. And then some St. John's wort here, so I won't put these in yet, but I'm gonna do this. See the root, them twangle up under there. So my bad, we'll see. In my garden is like the forest. I have a lot of animals. I have hedgehogs, I have cats, I have birds, I have everything coming in my garden. So I got cats coming in my garden all the time, and I want them to come in more often to help me deter rats and mice from my garden. So I'm planting a lot of catnip to help them, keep away these, insects. And of course, catnips are rats' worst nightmare. Don't worry if them tear or whatever. Just tease them though. I love it. Really do. After intuitively discovering the potatoes and the sage, I decided that I wanted to do more into planting. So I'm doing cabbages, catnip, potato, sage, and spinach, and I'm just going to let nature do its thing. I'm doing the catnip because I want to encourage the cats into the garden more. It gives them a nice, good feeling when they brush themselves up against it, or if they ingest it, it triggers a euphoric reaction in them. So it'll help them to, be happy and feel good. I also found out that it's really good for dogs because there's a chemical compound that catnip contains that has like a calming effect on dogs, and it also alleviates anxiety. So I could use this as a spray to ease, the dog anxiousness, because they've been getting a lot of anxiousness lately because we've had a lot of workers in the yard. So dogs can benefit occasionally from this as well, and if they have like an upset stomach, this could help them as well in their diet. And also it helps humans as well because I know it's got a calming effect. So a cup of tea here and there won't do any harm, but be careful how much you ingest, all right? And this will give you a nice sleepy calm effect. In the summertime, in the evenings, we tend to sit in the gardens, and at nights we'll light the candles and we'll just have a nice family time in the garden, and we'll get bite by mosquitoes or get bothered by bugs and flies. So having catnip in the garden will help us to repel these insects, and I can make oils from them, and I can use it and make body butters and stuff, so we can protect ourselves out in the garden at night times. So we can use this as insect repellent. So yeah. And these now, she's looking much better. We had a bit of rain. Look how nice that one's looking. Okay, look how nice our garden is looking now. Everybody's erected. Hopefully the cats won't roll around in here. I'm gonna leave this space after harvest. Here, after harvest is finished, I'm gonna leave that space a little gap so they can play, or they can play alongside here and roll around. So yeah, this is how they're looking. Thanks for joining me. And the next clip, my son's gonna introduce you to his candy factory. Okay, cabbages are looking lovely at the back, and little St. John's right there. And yep. And I think I put broccoli at the front here, this one here, and this one here. Quickly, let me show you this before my son introduces his candy factory. I planted in between the cabbages some allium. There's some tiny white flowers when they blossom. They're so pretty and they're clustered together. But this will help to prevent cabbage beetles or cabbage bugs from attacking my cabbage. So I plant one here and one over the other side, and I plant another few into the raised bed that I made. So this will help to deter certain pests from my garden, but it's also good herbs for me, as it will help nutrients to be dispersed in my body more effectively, and it will help to flush my body out because it's a natural diuretic, and it will help to take excess water from the body. So that's a good herb to have in your garden and a good plant to plant between your cabbages, as it deters pests from your cabbage, white flies, cabbage flies, whatever attack your cabbages, and from the root as well. It helps to prevent that because it's a root-based plant. And I've got some over there as well, and I have some in this ground, and I think I'm going to plant some more because I can just scatter them around and then just come up, because it's a perennial. It will just come up as it wants to. So that's it. All I have to show you today is just a quick update. After the rain comes, growth. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you soon.
See this berry?
Yeah?
Follow me.
Okay.
This berry has something on it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to clean it,
Yeah?
you have to put it inside water.
Okay.
That's how you eat berries.
And is that nice?
Yes.
Is that your favorite berries? What's it called?
Sweeties.
Sweeties, candies.
Mm-hmm. Is that the perfect video ever?
Yeah. So what you want me to do? You want me to still video you?
Yes.
Okay, go on then. Excuse me. Wow. Remember, only to get the ones that are ripe. Wow. Okay, let mommy help you get some. You can put them in your pan to wash them, okay?
See this berry?
Yeah.
This berry is not ripe.
Okay.
So don't make it.
Don't eat it. Okay.
Yeah, don't
we
eat
won't eat them. These are red currants, people.
You see this berry? It's completely red and small,
Mm-hmm.
so it's perfect.
Oh, is it perfect? Okay, go on then. I'm coming. So we're gonna have to wash them now.
What's in the berry?
Okay. And what are these?
These are called mint.
Mint.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's a chocolate mint.
Right, the chocolate mint?
Yeah.
And it just tastes like chocolate?
Wow. Yeah, this is nice.
You see the red berry? Can you see the seeds?
Inside. The seeds are nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can't see the seeds because the seeds are almost red and the berry's red, so it's covering it. What this line, the next is inside the berry. It holds the berry.
Oh, okay. It
But
holds the berry, the
yes.
stem.
Yes,
Mm.
the part of the stem.
It's important.
Yes, really
Okay.
important.
Okay.
Oh, we got to get that berry. Oh.
You gonna eat them now?
You want to eat berries in one go?
Yeah.
You have to eat all of them in one time.
Okay. Like candies.
Yes. I eat candies what I want to.
Yeah. Okay, careful. Let me see. And you know what that stops you from getting?
Sick.
Yeah. That's antioxidants.
I'm not sick anymore.
No, you weren't never sick. You just had a little tickly cough because of the hay fever.
I'm not sick anymore.
No. Okay, drink some water.